네 위치와 간 네 뒤꽃은 네 위치와 간 캔카모 삼마텐 기만의 도메나우 는도 담아와 미오피마
I don't know, I've never actually sat down and said, well, this is going to be this side or that side or that side. I live day by day and do what's needed. I have been very, very active with all my children and my nieces and nephews. But I guess emotion is what I would like to talk about, because it's very, very important for me. My emotional life is what made me the woman that I am. I'm not afraid to express myself anymore. I used to be, but I'm not. I find myself releasing a lot of attention by speaking out and not being afraid or holding anything back. It took many, many years to do that.
Like the elders and other youth have said, we all deal with certain situations, but we need to talk and express how we feel about what happens so we can continue to move on and help others.
But the main thing is, like my daddy always said to us, when we were discriminated, called Indians or half-breeds as they used to call it, he used to say, Kiam, and that means it don't matter. Be proud of who you are. Walk with your head up.
I think the aspect of spirituality is really important because if you don't have a belief in a power greater than yourself, you get caught up in all the other stuff. You know, those video games and music that disrespects women and police and whatever. And all those things really impact you negatively because it's your belief in a power greater than yourself that puts you above that negative pull of everything. You know, when crack and marijuana and booze and violence become the focus in your life, you can't help but be dragged into that darkness, that negative trail that it takes you on. And it's a belief in a power greater than yourself, creator of God as you understand him, that's going to put you above that and take you out of there so that you can walk in a good way, because that's the life we were given, to walk a good path.
I'm adopted out of 8 of us. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm trying to lead my life in a positive way.
The only way we're going to return to having a really strong nation is for the young people to have that belief in Creator of God and to leave those other things out of their life and focus on how they can gain that good life for their children and their grandchildren. Many of us did that, and we work really hard with our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, to try and teach them a different way and not have them go through all the suffering that we had to go through to get where we are today.
Life is not a bowl of cherries. Now don't ever think it is, because it isn't. You're going to encounter a lot of painful steps in your journey, and it goes for everybody. Don't think that, oh, I live a clean life, I do this by the book, everything's going to go good for me. No, that's not reality. Because in reality, we all have to have our own journey to identify who we are. Some people around this, and don't be afraid to approach elder. I keep saying that. That's what we're there for. We can save you some heartache, you know, can save one. And the 71 years that I lived, it's worth it. It's worth it. Everything I went through, everything's worth it. Because one life is important as 100.
You know, pray every day. You know, have a belief in a power greater than yourself. Because as human beings, we're only like this in the universe. We're just small. We're not big. And when we reduce our sense of our own arrogance or our own ego, when we reduce that, we become human and we become on a level that's equal to everybody else here.
She's also like my role model. Like I met Robin through the Friendship Center when I took a film training course. And through the course I got, I think it was 12 credits because I did a bunch of different projects. And it was through that I kind of looked at her as my role model because she was exactly how I wanted to be when I was older. A kind person, someone that a youth could relate to, sit there and talk about anything. Like I could sit there and talk to her about like what's going on between me and my parents, and I trust her because she won't say anything. And I think that's what people really need to find is that kind of person that they can rely on and they can trust in, that adult that you can sit there and blab her ear off for hours and hours, and she'll just sit there and listen, and she won't say anything, she won't judge you.
The better our young people, no matter who they are, who they think they are. Be proud of who you are. You're yourself. Never change for anybody else. If you believe in yourself, you're honest, you don't steal, you don't swear, and you don't hurt other people. You've got lots to be proud of.
Work hard at walking a good path. Because that's when the rewards will come. That's when you'll see your life will be easier. And you will make a good life for yourself.
But also, my goals are to be able to be an advocate for those who are alcohol affected and say, this is what, look at me where I am. I am graduated from grade 12. I have 2 certificates, going for 2 more. And you can do it. Disability or no, you can make a difference in your life without the drugs, the alcohol, and just being yourself and not letting other people say, well, you have to be this, you have to be this. No, you have to be yourself, and whatever obstacles you face in life, you can overcome them.
Walking it. Look at the sun. Yeah. I got my glasses on.
You know, try finding
I deeply apologize. I'll give you something.
Oh my goodness.
mani do me now, nim do dama wow, me